Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where today we have got some hero quests to do and one non-hero quest to do that still has voicing. And actually, let's go do that one. I'm just here at Fort Overbus because I was trying to look for another conversation thing that... well, I've got half of a goings-on at the fort or whatever conversation. And I'm trying to get the other half so that I can actually get a quest out of it. But I cannot for the life of me find it. But anyway, yeah, yesterday after stream, I spent a little time doing regular quests because got my hands on a handful more of them. Like if we take a look. Yep, that's a few. But, yeah, I was exploring around places and discovered that there's a question mark up here. And I've gotten in the habit of saving before investigating question marks, just in case they end up being important things. And sure enough, this one had voiced content. So I immediately closed the game.
Imagine falling from here.
And then, yeah, I've got it to do here.
What's this now?
It's these guys again. They've bothered us a few times.
Seriously? More of those mudders come to ruin our day again?
Let's ruin theirs first. Oof, this looks serious. You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Make this quick.
Can't let you go this low. Unbreakable.
Enemy's broken away from me. We can do better yet.
I'm fit to burst.
I need you, Mio. I got something for you.
So it turns out when you use your Ouroboros form, you can actually get rid of enemies really fast. Oh, hey, Senna reached max rank of the class she's in.
Mimi!
Incoming! A tactical retreat? Land! Yeah, I got it! Senna, hit him where it hurts, will ya?
Ah!
It's got a pilot.
What the? What's going on here?
Well, it's not the first time in a Xenoblade game we've busted open the cockpit of what we did not know was a piloted vehicle.
Who is this girl? Where did she come from? For a soldier, she's awfully,
Small.
Yeah, I know what you mean. She looks about 3 terms old, way too young to be fighting on the front lines.
Not to derail the convo, but are we sure she'll be okay? We pulled her out of the Lev, but is there anything else we can do?
I don't see any external injuries, but no signs of waking up either. Hard to tell either way.
Senna, don't worry. She's still alive. I'm sure she'll pull through.
Mimi,
You sure?
She just said she was sure.
Look, we can talk about her all day, or we can find her a doctor. I know which one I'd prefer.
All right. But she and her people did assault colony soldiers. So taking her to a colony seems like asking for trouble.
Then how about the city? They have medical facilities there.
Indeed. Seems advisable.
What do we do about the Levnis?
Let's leave it for now. Transporting the girl should take priority.
I can carry her. Thanks, Anna. She'll be in good hands.
Yeah.
I'll make sure of it.
Oh, I guess it is a hero quest. Thought it was weird that a blue quest had voicing, but I guess it's because it's the beginning of a hero quest. And that means we're going to get another class. The last one in the list, actually. Unless they're hiding some. Because, yeah, we're just missing that. Gotta admit, the silhouette doesn't quite match, but I guess if she's the pilot of a mechanical suit, then it's different. Doctor! Oh, it's you. What's got you in such a flurry? Here, let me tell you. Well, it seems she simply temporarily lost consciousness as the result of a blow to the head. Oh, so does that mean she'll be okay? Yes, it's a passing symptom. With a bit of rest, she should come awake naturally. Phew, that's a relief. Until she does, I'd like to keep her here for observation. Ah, wait, that's not really necessary. Seems like there might be a reason for your reluctance, No, it's just that she's, oh dear. There's an empty house tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. I'll send word to let you use it. Doctor, the patient will be transferred there. The rest is up to you, I hope you find this agreeable. Ah, yes. Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Ah, more than usual, I mean. If anything happens, you know where to find me. Well, take care now. You know, I was expecting us to use the house, like... There's a little section here where you go downstairs and there's just a little wall of houses and there's never anything there. I was expecting that to be our destination here. But I guess not.
Ah, you're here. About the girl we transferred here. She's just woken up.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Although, I should say, she's a little,
Were there any complications?
No, nothing like that. Or at least nothing to complain to you about.
You're not making sense, and it's getting me antsy.
The doctor said she didn't need any medical attention, and... You know what? Why don't you just talk to her yourselves? Just bear in mind, she's still a patient, so take it easy on her, eh?
Seems at least they kept her safe. But now what?
Yeah, it ain't like we can just leave her here forever.
Let's talk to her first, like you said. We should try to learn more.
All right, but she's recently injured. We probably shouldn't all crowd her.
You're right. If we're just asking questions, one person should be enough.
That sounds like a plan. So who'll go?
Surely it's Uni, right? She deals with injured people all the time. And she should be right at home.
Oh, yeah? Cheers for volunteering me.
I'll go. You, Senna. Why the sudden impulse?
Because she feels responsible.
Well, it's probably my fault she's like this.
It was really more like an accident, you know? There's no need for you to feel responsible.
It's not that exactly. It's more like... if I don't do something, I'll have a dirty... science.
It's not how you pronounce that, but okay.
You've never heard that word out loud, have you?
Oh.
Well, then we'll leave the girl to you. Is that all right, Senna?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Do be careful, though. She might be meek now, but keep in mind she and her mates came after us.
We'll be right outside. If anything happens, just shout. I can handle myself, Mimi. But thanks. I will. Okay then. I'm going in. Ah! Hmm. Hi! I see you've woken up. How are you feeling? Any pain? Can confirm faint sensation of pain in cranial region. However, operational efficiency of number 7 remains unaffected.
Well, at least she's verbal.
What? Okay. That's good. Actually, I'd like to apologize. Before, I didn't realize you were inside that thing, and... Are you okay? No major issues detected. I see. Anyway, if it's all right with you, could you tell me something about yourself? The question lacks specificity. Number 7 cannot respond. Oh, I'm really sorry. I guess that was a bit wishy-washy, huh? Well, for starters then, are you a Kavesi soldier or are you Agnian? Kavis, Agnes. Yeah, that's right. You must know those, right? Affirmative. However, discrepancy was encountered while processing query. Huh? What do you mean? Affiliation of number 7 does not match either of 2 options provided. Doesn't match? Well, then that only leaves... Special Mobile Combat Unit under Direct Mobius Command. Alias, Colony 0.
Well then.
Whoa, you know about Mobius?
I mean, it makes sense. They had purple flame clocks on the machine she was in, so... We've only seen the purple flame clocks with the Colony 0 stuff.
Affirmative. Then, when you attacked us... Colony 0 soldiers of numbers 7 and below were tasked with eradication of Ouroboros. Whoa, that's not great. So this girl really is our enemy. I have to warn the others. Although, is that really true? She did attack us, so why is she like this now? What you just told me, it sounded really important. Won't you get in trouble for saying it? I was not ordered to silence on the matter. I see. okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Senna. What's yours? I have no name. Huh? Number 7 does not possess information under the category name. You don't have a name? Wait, so this number 7 thing you've been saying all along? An individual identification number assigned to soldiers of Colony 0. We do not belong to Kevis or Agnes. We are special assets. Publicly, we do not exist. Consequently, records of personal information stored in growth modules are also expunged at the time of birth. That's crazy. Shall I consider the questioning to be over? No, wait. What you just said, you don't think it's strange? Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Requesting additional clarification. I mean, for example, that name thing. A colony that calls people by a number, that's so dehumanizing. Don't you feel bad to be called like that? I mean, you're the same as us, after all. Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Oh. Requesting clarification.
Senna? Hey, you okay?
Did you learn anything? Hang on, love, you don't look so good.
What happened, Senna? Mimi, I don't know what to do.
Hey, Senna. Everything's fine. Let's go somewhere we can talk. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go talk about number 7.
We could do with some food. Where should I start? Colony 0? Wow. They did seem like more than regular soldiers, but that's wild.
If they're palling around with Mobius, we can't really ignore them, I suppose.
We still have very little information. I think a more thorough investigation is in order.
Okay, but we're talking about a tiny third termer here.
Senna, what do you think?
Huh?
What do I think about what? You're the one that spoke with her. What's your gut telling you? I just asked questions and she just answered them. But even though she attacked us, she doesn't seem hostile or violent. And when I spoke to her, she was literally just answering questions. It didn't feel like a conversation at all. She looks like us, but is actually a whole different kind of being. That's how I felt. And then I got scared of her, and... Oh, I'm sorry, Senna.
Senna, give us your honest opinion. Do you think she's an enemy?
I don't really know yet. That's kind of why I'd like to try talking to her again, I think.
What do you mean? You just said you were scared of her.
I am, it's true, but I want to make sure I got the right idea, and that's stronger than my fear. Not just about if she's an enemy, but also about who she actually is, how she thinks and feels.
I get it. You need a bit more time for that, sure.
Right. I also want to say sorry for leaving without saying anything last time.
Okay then. If you're doing a house visit and apologizing at once, how about a little gift to grease the wheels?
Oh, Senna, you could bring her your onigiri.
Onigiri?
It's a portable Agnian snack made of packed boiled myth rice.
They're lovely and salty, especially the way Senna makes them. They really hit the spot after a long training session.
Huh? You can make food?
Oh, of course I can. Onigiri, at least. Oh, wait. But we don't have any myth rice.
They should have decent reserves in Colony Lambda.
Hey, nice. No, hang on. How'd you know that off the top of your head?
Commander Izzard likes them. The onigiri.
Well, that's just peachy then. Hope he doesn't mind sharing.
Thanks, you guys.
Well then, to Colony Lambda we go. I have to wonder, is this going to be one of those, she looks at the onigiri and doesn't even realize that it's food or how to eat or whatever? Maybe she's been fed through a feeding tube in her various exosuits or whatever.
Oh, that smells good.
Also, just real quick, it was Colony 0, right? Was up there? No, Colony Omega. Different, but still had a purple flame clock. You want myth rice? Sure, I don't mind. Feel free to grab some if you like. We're close to the water here, so the harvest's always good quality. Huh, I never knew. If you ever need more, just holler at your boy. Now we only need a place to cook. They taste best when they're fresh, so maybe we should use the canteen in the city?
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
That reminds me, I needed to... Well, actually, I don't know why this reminds me, but I did need to change... Oh, right. I was thinking, canteen, food. Hey, I have some CP food, don't I? And that reminded me, hey, wait. I need to change Senna's class because she's capped. Let's have her do another tank. Why not?
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
Oh, gonna have to definitely change some things here. Whatever, HP works. I'm sorry, how is taking block rate from 50% to 72% a 60% boost? Shouldn't it be taking us to 80%? In what world is 72% 60% more than 50%? That doesn't math. Rings. I have him have at least some tank thing. We're not really going to be doing much evading on her, so... There. Arts exist. Noble taunt we don't really need, so let's grab
Imperial
that.
sword.
Reflector field is... it gives awakening. But I could just get Gemini Strike, which is really good. But I guess we can let her have deflector field, why not?
Glitter stream!
Shame we don't have a launch art from the Agnian side. We don't have an Agnian Days either. That's weird. Could put 2 topples on here. Why not?
Crimson Lance!
And we can even give her Mighty Beam.
Mighty Beat!
It looks like of these Crimson Lance is actually the strongest, so let's put that with Imperial Sword.
Crimson Lance!
Because that way we've got something strong for use during chain attacks. Hey, Califor.
Man, I haven't made onigiri in a minute. Hope I can still shape them right. Ah, that's nice. Now, let's take them to our patient.
A while since I last had onigiri. I rather enjoy them, so bit of a shame. Used to be when I was living in Japan, I could just go to the corner store and buy one. Cost about $1, or the equivalent thereof. They were nice. Sure, they weren't fresh, but still, they were nice. I miss being able to do that.
Senna, wait. This time around, we'd like to sit in on the conversation too.
Huh? But I thought...
No worries. We'll hang back and watch. We're happy to let you do the talking.
Okay then, if you say so. Hey, sorry to intrude. Can we have a moment? No objections. You wish to resume questioning. No, that's not why I'm here. It's just that last time, I was kinda rude. So, to apologize, I thought I'd visit again and bring you a little something. I figured you might be hungry. They're called onigiri? Yes. I'm not very good at this, so they're about the only thing I can make. Yes. But I can guarantee they're tasty, and actually, Mimi says so too. I mean Mio, she's... Yes. Oh, sorry, my bad. Please, feel free to eat. I will eat. How about it then? Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Are they tasty? Did I make them right? With regard to first question, number 7, comforter, tasty, to be accurate, assessment. Oh, really? That's good to hear. In regard to second, application of manual pressure resulted in compaction and prior cohesion, also showing excess salt level. Oh. No, wait, that's the best part. Isn't it nice and chewy? Oh, affirmative. Huh? Number 7 has not taken sustenance in this form before. Currently considering that others of Colony 0 may also enjoy the experience. Oh, you think so? Particularly number 9 seemed to be growing disaffected with the rations being distributed. And number 3, whose calorie intake exceeds the baseline may find these more sating. As a precaution, salt levels may have to be marginally adjusted pursuant to guidance from number 6. Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Oh, but if it's okay with you, could I ask you to tell me more?
Acknowledged. Continuing explanation.
So, were the onigiri tasty?
You already have a sufficient reply to this question.
Have you come to like the onigiri I made?
Affirmative.
Well, that's good then. I'll make them for you again sometime.
Yes.
Well, she eats like normal, and she can handle small talk.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about her. Except she talks funny. But whatever.
Let's let Sana keep her talking for a bit longer.
Hey, you said you didn't have a name. Recollection of making such a statement exists.
Well, then, what about Sagiri?
As in a contraction of Senna's onigiri.
Perhaps this is some sort of code or cipher.
No, I was asking what you thought about Sagiri for a name.
Cannot follow logic behind query. Requesting more rational explanation.
You're using difficult words again. I just didn't want to keep only calling you, you.
The designation, number 7, is...
Right. I just took the se part from 7 and tacked on the giri from onigiri. Sagiri.
Okay, so I was right about the second half.
Failure to comprehend basis for utilizing this nomenclature.
Well, it's 'cause you said you liked onigiri just then.
Whoa. Senna, don't you think you're taking it a bit far?
Yeah, love. Did you lose your brain at the gym or something?
I'm sorry, Senna. I don't think I see what you're after here.
Whoa, when did everyone get so mean? I think it's a great name, Sagiri.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. It seems really, friendly, somehow.
Someone's just trying to make Senna feel better.
It's not really like you to come out with something like this, Senna. Really? Well, maybe so. But Mimi, I don't think it's right to call a person by a number. Hey, I'm sorry. I let my mouth run away from me. I understand if you felt hurt by it.
Regulations contain no special provisions on restricting designation.
Huh?
Number 7 has no authority based on which to reject proposed designations, whatever they may be.
Does that mean we can call you Sagiri and you won't mind?
Affirmative.
Well, there you have it then. Affirmative.
Nicely done, Senna.
Yeah, thanks.
The girl might still be a total mystery, but really, it wouldn't have been right to call her number 7. What happened?
A coded transmission from Colony 0. The Mobius Consul F is requesting parley with Ouroboros.
Shouldn't we have put an eye patch on her when we took her here? Just feel like not doing that is, well, it's asking for trouble.
The Mobius is requesting what?
Number 7 will use Own Iris as relay to forward the transmission to you.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my young Ouroboros friends. I am F, and before we go further, I would like to sincerely apologize for the discourtesy of this method of introduction.
Ugh, what a shameless slug. He thinks we'll forget he tried to kill us.
You say you want to parley. How do you imagine that will go at this point?
I'm certain you will feel guarded, and rightly so. And yet, with that acknowledged, I would like to offer an opening of negotiations with you.
Negotiations?
Should you accept my invitation, I will rescind the extermination order on you Ouroboros. Colony Zero will henceforth no longer concern itself with your comings and goings.
Oh, that'd be swell! If we were stupid enough to trust your word.
And your demands?
The bodily return of number 7.
Huh?
And that's it? That's all it would take for you to never fight with us again?
Yes, you have my guarantee, and that of the whole of Colony Zero.
Are you joking? You're Mobius. You'd throw away 1 or 2 soldiers without batting an eye.
Certainly some consuls do display such callousness, a deplorable state of affairs. But not I. I hold the light of life possessed by Colony Zero to be of the utmost importance. Naturally, that includes number 7. That is precisely why I have reached out to you, nominally my enemies, even with the concomitant difficulties acknowledged.
Are you telling the truth?
Come on, Senna, don't fall for it.
Can you give us a guarantee that you aren't lying to us right now?
Of course, is what I'd love to say, but naturally simple words are never enough to engender trust. I know. I've sent the current coordinates of Colony Zero to number 7. We shall remain here. Should you find yourselves receptive to my offer, do please pay us a visit and bring number 7 with you.
So you think giving us your location will make us trust you?
How do we know this isn't a trap?
In such a circumstance, you would possess a handy hostage in number 7. I trust I needn't say more.
Ugh. Has this guy heard the way he sounds?
Of course, that is not what any of us really want. My desire is to see number 7 safely returned to me. That is all. Number 7,
Yes?
I am tasking you with guiding them to Colony Zero. Follow their command until you return.
Compliance.
And number 7,
Yes?
we've all been worried about you. That will be all. I will eagerly anticipate the day when we meet in more favorable circumstances.
By the Consul's authority, number 7 is hereby assigned to the Ouroboros' command as an exceptional measure for the duration. Pending your decision on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart.
Well, this was unexpected.
Sagiri, what do we do with you?
Well, let's go.
Wait, are you serious? You really trust that consul?
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier, then we won't have to fight with Sagiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Etia region, Capricorn Peak.
Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it?
The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route.
It sure is. I've been able to actually get through it, but not easily. But if this quest actually gives us the ability to just walk through...
Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
I'm all for it if you give us the ability to walk through poison bogs.
Then how do you guys get through?
A Pharaon's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials.
What's a Pharaon? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside?
Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Pharaon suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Sagiri?
Compliance.
Okay, let's go retrieve the Pharaon. Yeah, as you can see, I have made my way over here. It required going from here to this little spot of land, and then there was a slope here that I was able to stop on to recover again, and then I got through. There's nothing here. Nothing. But I guess there is going to be something there when we go this time. Yeah, there was a ledge overlooking a fairly scenic view, and I was surprised that it wasn't, like, a secret area or whatever. But I guess it makes sense if it's got a colony back there that just didn't exist until I took this quest.
How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order?
It looked like problem mostly cosmetic. Riku have it working in no time flat. And ready. Riku proud of own handiwork.
And how does it look to you? Can you still use it?
Power lines clear. All sensors online. Theron Unit Number 7, fully operational.
That sounds good. Are you ready to guide us?
Understood. Designating route.
Yay! But how does that work for us? Like, we were specifically told that...
Something decent, right?
Oh, it's the Pharaon unit that... it lets them go through the hazards. Because it negates the toxins for them, but we're not in it. Does it have a mysteriously wide area of effect? Because we're...
Environmental resistance field deployed.
Oh.
Hazardous elements will be neutralized.
I guess it is
That
just
sounds good, I think.
a weirdly large field of effect.
Scanning for Colony Zero's identification
Yeah, to get
signal.
there before
We are
I
approaching the
came to
rendezvous
this
point.
here island,
So we're finally here.
and then up on here,
Huh. No problem
and then
now.
through here, and I was able to just barely make it. And hey, look, these machines were not here before. It was just barren.
Welcome, friends. I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Do we have your word, figuratively speaking, or we have your word that you will figuratively never darken our doorsteps? It's very important. We need clarification on this.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order. What's more, I personally have nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, all right.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy. We need to tie a bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
Yeah, you're gonna tell us a whole bunch of numbers, and that's gonna be the extent of it.
Sagiri, are you alright with that? The Consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes. Number 4?
Number 4 is number 7's right-hand man. With number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then.
Sagiri, does that make you the commander? Parts of the definition appeared discrepant, but on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know.
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You noticed it too, right, Tyon?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The Consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The Pharaonis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
A special unit under direct Mobius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Senna's sake, and for that girl she trusts, let's hope not.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
And for curiosity's sake... Nope, that still hasn't filled out this entire map. Which really has me wondering what I could even be missing. Because there are no additional paths. It's gotta be something that gets added in later, or maybe it's one of those where there's a location at the other end of this place.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4, no status abnormalities?
We're all good here. Number 10 and number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Farron's limiter, I couldn't fight
Number 4.
What's wrong? What is it?
That was something.
Sparks, you don't think this is... His flame's leaking?
I'm cold. Number 7? Where? I can't see a thing.
Sagiri, what just happened?
Number 4 has given his life to the Pharaon.
Oi, you better explain yourself.
The Pharaons are powered by life's flames. The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Pharaons...
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Pharaonesis.
Hence the similar names.
In addition, Pharaon flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
Disengage the limiters?
Doing so allows the Pharaon to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony's commander. That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Pharaons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are you? Who are its soldiers?
You could say we are those who work behind the scenes of this war. Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces. It's all due to our ceaseless, thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Preposterous! I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance. Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Mobius covet!
Stop it.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling! Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you! How dare you! How could someone like you think for a second you treasure Sagiri? You have no right! We'll bring you down right here and now. Sagiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start, I had no intention of fighting you.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, it seems unavoidable now. It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable. All Farron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros!
Sagiri, listen! You don't...
Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Sagiri...
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Senna.
units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Console, a report.
What's the matter, number 7?
Large expenditure of life's flames is forecast if limiters are disengaged for combat. Proposal following analysis of all units' flame totals. Restrict limiter disengagement to unit number 7.
I see.
What? What's she doing? She's trying to get her mates out of fighting.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance. It brings you honor. Now behold, by my authority as consul, I order you, all Pharaon units, disengage limiters.
Sagiri! That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly you are a marvel. The cry wafting from your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
First off, let's deal with these guys.
Yeah. Just wait, Sagiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise!
Ouroboros will be terminated.
You're dealing with me!
Enemy's broken away from me.
I'm close to the enemy! Just watch!
Tyrant cross.
I'll show you. Come here. I got something for you. This is looking good. Still with me.
You're dealing with me!
You're alive. I need you, Mia. We can do this now.
Okay. Sure was fun getting put to sleep like that. Also fun how the visual prompt to wiggle the stick and mash the button
You won't get away.
Here we go, Lance!
actually went away before I stopped being asleep, making me think that doing the thing was no longer going to be effective.
Lance!
Yeah.
Sagiri, please! Just snap out of it! You don't have to follow these orders! Sagiri! You're free to do what you want!
Seki. Free. To.
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
Comply it.
Don't do it, Sagiri!
That's an order, number 7. Number 7, what are you? Ah!
Huh?
Ah! Number 7.
Sagiri! Are you okay? Please, talk to me, Sagiri!
Number 4.
Huh?
Number 4. Don't go. Number 7. Will protect. Number 4. Everyone.
Noah, please! For Sagiri! For them all!
Right.
Okay, but like there's more. Ah yes, the warning level sure did increase from maximized 5 to still maximized 5.
With the consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken. Number 7 currently has no duties to perform and no orders to follow.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
However, it is a matter of record that Number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros. Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
Sagiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
Yeah, you made it so that we could walk across poison without taking damage.
Thanking? Why would that be?
The poison thing, I just said it.
I mean, before, you attacked the console instead of us, so you held back from fighting us, and thanks to that, we were able to take down the console. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to Number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did Number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply. Furthermore, requesting orders.
Sagiri.
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Sagiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot comprehend. But although I cannot comprehend, Sagiri gives orders to Number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Sagiri, I, may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Sagiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right. Since, after all, you're free now. So, Sagiri, what are your orders for Number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
In that case...
Yes? Did you think of something?
Right now, I think I'd like one of your onigiri, Senna.
By the way, I wanted to ask about the Pharaon. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore.
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow, that's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again, then?
You say again, but she has literally never once fought by our side.
Understood. Pharaon Unit Number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros Battle Unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Sagiri.
Ouroboros Command Structure. structure accepted.
Wow, it's Senna. Who could have guessed?
And now we know things. First, let's talk about all the stuff you might want to do in the future.
Affirmative.
I'm glad they didn't ask us, like, hey, go give us 1,000,000 ether cylinders. Also, this colony doesn't have a canteen or a rest spot. And I guess we are changing Senna over to this.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
So that we can level it up faster. Or rather, get it unlocked faster. That's the thing we want to do. So, a 60% boost of block rate from 50% is somehow 78%, was it? And yet, a 60% boost of critical rate from 28% is 44%. Actually, that's closer, isn't it? Because 50% would be 14, and then, yeah. Yeah, this is actually correct. They knew how to do this math. Randomly chosen debuffs. Bonus damage from the side. Resistance down from behind. Spreads debuffs to other enemies. That's pretty neat. Extends debuff duration. So it's all about debuffing. Positional thing. There we go.
Glitter stream.
Right, that's also positional. Well, whatever. More break is good. Physical attacker? Yeah, physical attacker. Like Fatal Bite is the best one for use in chain attacks, so let's put that up top. There we go. You know, I kind of liked it when Windows, but why did you make a noise? Was it a terrible noise? What noise was this? Ah, gee, thanks, Microsoft Defender Summary. Yep, I definitely needed a notification noise for you to tell me that you have found no threats. Yup. Thanks for that, Microsoft Defender. Anyway, I kind of miss when we just had 16 hero slots. It was the whole page with no scroll bar, and it was completely full, but now we've got Sagiri here in her own separate thing. Yeah, but Califor, the thing is, the 60% increase from 50% was, well, the supposed 60% increase was less than 60% total. Like, it should have gone from 50%. Oh, you mean like a skill that applies after the accessory. I guess that could be a thing, but even so, it still seems very wrong. Anyway, we've got children to talk to, apparently.
Good to add more names.
It is worth noting that I was just following orders is not an acceptable defense. There were some trials in the real world that established that very clearly. Some place called Nuremberg.
Good to add more names.
The writers of this game seem to really believe that I was just following orders is a valid excuse with how
Good to add more names.
forgiven everyone gets. Like, as soon as it's like, oh, you were just doing what you were told. It's not your fault. It's kind of their fault still. Like, yes, it's understandable. But that doesn't mean you just forgive it. What was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna see if another hero could be ranked up.
We work wings off as part of team.
These little jerks. Nope. I guess she's here too. So if memory serves, these fuzzy idiots, when I have them in my party, yes, a question mark appears here, which has to mean something.
Hey, look at those Nupon.
They look like Nopon traders.
What are they dancing out there for?
Shall we ask?
Hey, you!
Meh? Looking for bargains? What's all this dancing about then?
Sometimes Nopon just want to dance. Is there law against?
Nope.
Already ate dinner.
You dance after eating? That's pretty unusual.
Not even slightly unusual. What silly maniac dance while eating?
Yeah, come on. That would be real weird.
Nobody said anything about that.
Okay, anyway, so why were you dancing?
Because just ate dinner with legendary Tempapa. Never have Self-Fifi been this happy. So glad to come on journey.
Legendary Tempapa? What makes him a legend?
Meh. Did friends say Tempapa? Tempapa is real?
Is he famous?
He very famous. Does cooking so tasty it make face melt. Legend among Nopon.
He's really that good.
Good is gross understate. Manana want to meet Tempapa so bad.
He here till just now. Chase after and you catch him.
Manana must go! Date with Destiny's apprentice!
Wow, he even takes apprentices.
Selfifi saw him go in direction of Daedalile, so go there to meet him.
This best news of Manana's life! Manana going to become apprentice!
Is worth shot.
We're just gonna go along with this.
I doubt we can simply pretend none of this just happened.
Guess not.
Time to meet living legend, alive!
That is how living legends usually are.
Manana busy
Is that-
fashion sen packing!
Oh, I guess we're fighting this thing.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver. Snuff it. Enemy's broken away from me. Esther, hop on. Demolition! Demolition!
Feel it in my bones!
I need you, Mia.
Oreo!
Take it to them.
Terror!
Dragon tail. Dragon tail. Where it hurts the most. Dragon tail.
Oh, it does have a decent number of debuffs already. So at least Machine Assassin can, in fact, get debuffs on quick.
That was
Another
much
notch
was
on
I
my belt.
expected. I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tyon?
Interesting when you get rank ups on people who are not the ones who just got a new class. Also interesting that I actually outlevel the aggro ranges of some monsters on this island now.
Meh. Stop that!
Hey, he's got the hammer!
Oh, over there! Monsters have cornered someone.
Let's go help.
He's one of the Nopon I need.
You're a lifesaver. Enemy's broken away from me. You could try a little harder. You're on fire, lad. Enemy's broken away from me. Enemy's broken away.
So they have us come to this island full of level 70 plus things to fight level 52 crabs.
Oh,
Still alive there, mate?
are you ones who helped me?
I mean, you saw, didn't you?
That right? Manana and friends come to rescue!
Oh, today is good day for meeting Nopon. Well, now it's time to go home.
Now it's time to wait.
What?
Manana has request to make of Tempapa. Please take Manana as apprentice.
Also, that hammer of yours, we need you to do things.
Well, thank you for help, but I'm afraid that impossible. Why? Is it against personal doctrine to take apprentice? I not need disciple, that all. But there another thing. Use precious tool of trade for walloping, that's simply inexcusable. Pot is for cooking, not bashing. Tempapa cannot teach people who disrespect tools in such manner. In any way, Nopon who's so influenced by humans is not good thing. That's unnecessary. Why you two travel with humans? Nopon? No, that irrelevant. But Nopon have always lived at distance from humans. So those are reasons why I not teach you.
Manana, understand.
The Spark is with this guy. What do you say to that?
Wait.
What now?
You say those things after you eat cooking of Manana. You tell by taste if Manana respect her tools or not.
Riku!
You can at least do that, right? You can't be in that much of a hurry.
I accept. Seem like I have no choice. As thanks for helping Tempapa, I go along.
It's a done deal.
Manana is possible?
Manana can! Manana will not waste this chance!
Good to add more names.
So they are weather-based spawns, these things.
Now, what was it we needed?
And finish!
What this?
This pride and joy of Manana. Please to feast eyes on it. Cerise Caprice Aqua Pazza.
This certainly something.
Eat while still hot.
Yes, yes.
How is Manana as cook?
Well, did it not agree with you?
Oh no! Is Manana a terrible cook?
Come with Tempapa.
Where are you going?
We want to hear impressions of Manana's cooking.
No more yak-yakking, just follow.
Please, please let there be a landmark that fills in my map. Please. I'm begging you.
Where is he taking us?
Manana not quite sure, but happy to blindly follow.
Also, the weather changed. Buddy, choose where you're going. Come on. You trying to just keep us away from the aggro range of that guy?
Huh?
Oh, you've got a little house here. How very secluded.
Here is House of Tempapa.
This is more like a hidey hole than a house.
Correct. Lopon must live far from humans.
Are you sure you don't mind bringing us here?
But it's not good. But when this finish, I move house. I bring friends here to say thankings for meal. Cooking of Manana is not bad.
Oh, really?
But it also not good.
So, it was bad.
It not tasty?
Taste was not bad, but that all. The problem is cooking utensils and making best use of cooking utensils.
Making best of utensils? But food of Manana should already be scrummy.
Adequate scrummage, not great.
It not great?
Correct. Tempapa cannot allow food that is not great.
How can Manana become great? Please teach.
It's something that cannot be taught, except Tempapa have list of things that friends ought to fetching.
So now we're going shopping?
And these things will make Manana's cooking even better.
Well, first go to see Samon and get particular thing.
You know Mr. Salmon?
Correct. Item is written on this paper. Samon will understand.
Manana and friends go obtain.
The other things can we collect? The findings should be.
Yes, understood. Riku and friends find things for Tempapa.
I've got questions. But if this makes dinner taste even better, there's no way I'm gonna pass up the chance.
It cannot be denied that Manana's cooking has been indispensable thus far.
Okay. Then let's go and pay Mr. Sam on a visit.
Oh, I've already got most of it.
Things in advance for collection of ingredients.
Well, no use whinging. Let's get to it.
Okay, while we've got this weather, I need to throw another attempt at this thing.
We should probably eat something.
We're a little closer in level now. I'm going to quickly get someone better than the Nopon into our party. And let's go with Miyabi. Sure, well, Got, okay, yeah, that's both signifers, so...
I won't falter. Not if we can change this world.
We need someone who can do healing with more than just a ring on the floor.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus. I don't think we'll run into any issues.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me! Demolition! Great! Keep helping them. Nice move, fire! We can do this!
Making use of my evade arts. We're not even into Link level 1. Getting some early damage in, building up the chain attack meter with complete safety because, yeah, it can't harm us when we're in Ouroboros form. Okay. So now we're at the point where we actually have to rely on abilities and stuff. That won't last for too long before we get chain attacks ready. This isn't the first level 81 of these types of things I have defeated. I've defeated another level 80 UM of this form factor. And this strategy worked then, though the party composition was a little different. Pretty soon we should have a chain attack ready. And there it is. So this chain attack will be a lot of help. And let's go with Noah first so that we can bypass defense, get a lot more damage in that way. Try to break him. And of course that wasn't going to work. But the attempt was made. This heroic chain is so bad. Don't need any of these things, so whatever. Yeah, if Lucky 7 was ready, it could have been fantastic, but we don't need Lucky 7 to do a good chain attack. It just helps. He does not have a break. We don't really have any breaks that we can just easily get. Best I can do is make attempts.
I used my thinking muscle for this one.
Me?
And we don't have any break on Noah, but we do have damage. Okay, so now we're at the point where we basically have no real chance of getting an actual break and topple on this thing. But whatever.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
This should be our plan of attack. This should be our plan of attack. I'll make this one.
I'll start us off.
Yep, just not gonna happen.
I'm with you.
It'd be really nice if we could get a break and topple on this thing, though. Really nice.
Hit them where they least expect.
Okay. Would have been nice if we had Uni, because then, well, no, because their Ouroboros thing isn't that great anyway. So never mind. We are fine as we are. Now, get broken, please. Of course not. Dang, this thing is actually a lot meatier than the last one that I fought. Like, yes, we are getting some very legitimate damage through this chain attack, but it's not as much as I had been hoping for. There's still more left, but I don't think we're going to get the kill by the end. So what we can do here with Senna is we can this, and that will not fill our thing completely. So if I use anyone else who is not a healer, it will. So, healer time. And of course, we never got the break. Still really weird that he says this isn't the end and then immediately says this is the decider. If it's the decider, then it's gonna finish it, is it not? Yeah, we did not get the kill. Close though. Okay, and now I once again have evade actions left that I can use while hopefully allowing a tank to take aggro. So actually, we got a level 3 interlink right here. Whatever, we win. actually, with there being rain, I need to head to Colony Mew real quick. They're breeding Armus here. And apparently they breed after rains. And if I deal with this enough, I can get a new UM or something. Also, I get this stuff for free.
Now, what was it we needed?
They like Sunny Aloe, huh? Oh, they like pulp grass, and I got a lot of that. And they really like fortune clovers.
Now, what was it we needed?
I don't have enough things to just willy-nilly toss things in here.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Do I even have enough to get this to... Yes, I do. Well, the one that's a gourmet should not mind the one that's cleanly. Sure, why not? This is the third round of this I've done, by the way. I imagine it'll just be do enough rounds, and that's it. I don't think the choices actually mean anything. Right, I need to get these idiots back.
We're here to help.
And then we gotta go kill some, what was it, Quarmus, Quardoons? One of the two. And there are actually some if we jump into the water from right here. Quarmus, okay. Well, let's fight the Quardoon anyway.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
Keep on pelting them. Nice move, Kyle.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks. Space air. Enemy's broken away. We can do this.
I can feel it in my bones. Gas me momentum.
I know. Feeling good. I need you, Mio. Just push it through them.
Jackal claw!
Hey, this feels pretty good. That's what I want to power center for.
I'm not strong enough to punch your lights out!
Bounding and...
And Tyon has to change classes now.
Dragon tail. Overclock.
Another notch on my belt.
That was pretty much what I expected. I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tyon?
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Okay, so he needs to change to... Well, he doesn't need to change to anything, but he can change to a damager, so let us have him do exactly that.
I'll take the offensive then.
Good. It's already set up in a way that I like. That said... You know what, let's go ahead and remove this. I know it's gonna hurt, but... Or no, we can give someone else. Yeah, he doesn't need this. Let's give him Soul Hack. I just need to have Soul Hack on somebody, and it has been on Kion.
Hey, that's not your everyday chump. Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
A fusion of our strength. Couple. Quick draw. Crusher. Aerial slap. Demolition.
Oreo!
The heat is on.
Yeah, feels just like it should.
How? We can do this.
I can feel it in my bones.
Fatal. That's the weak point.
Can't let you go yet, Noah.
Oh, dang, I'm getting a nice string. Got to use that Fatal Barrage 4 times in a row.
Let's use it to the max.
That's pretty much what I expected. I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tile?
Now, where else are there Quarmus? Honestly, don't know.
This is something decent, right?
Not around here. Though, don't enemies respawn if I just warp right back? They do not. But I know what I can do. It's simple, actually.
I don't want to do this.
You enter combat, then you hold minus, and you choose to give up.
But you're in our way.
And it punts you back to your last landmark with everything on the map refreshed. All enemies, all collectibles. And there we go.
They're on us. Orders?
Oh, hello.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Excuse me, sir, your level is low enough that it is gray. Why are you aggroing to me?
Now I'm ready to make some waves.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes.
Crush out! A fusion of our first love. Enemies broken away from me. Go!
Harmony. Now the dark blues free.
We can do better yet.
Oreo! Oreo!
Uppercut! I need you, Mia! Surrender! We can do this now! Crush out!
that should do it.
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great.
We didn't get a landmark at his house. Right, I still need to get the thing from Samon. Who is actually up in the city. Or down in the city, rather.
Why everyone come here together?
Riku and friends have request.
What is it?
A certain Noppon asked us to give this to you.
Right now it's busy time, even if give paper. Someone not sure what friends it's...
What? What is it?
You make this Tempapa?
Yes! It's Tempapa who asked us to do favor.
How'd you meet with him? He's unbelievable.
Is Tempapa a friend of yours?
Friend? That guy? Meh. He's nothing gained by such conversation.
He tell us to fetch certain item. Can you provide item?
As usual, he used Noppon for errand. Rude. Why friends do this?
He make Manana apprentice in return.
Apprentice? What nonsense you thinking?
Tempapa legendary Sheffy-pon. It also precious ambition of Manana.
Sheffy-pon? He becomes Sheffy-pon when Samon not looking?
Huh? You didn't know?
He always show up out of blue to trade weird stuff. Recently, he not show up at all. Samon thought he most likely dead in ditch somewhere. So, this what Tempapa want. Take and get gone.
Oh, thanks.
Tell Tempapa this thing from me. It not kill Tempapa to bring things Samon like every once in while.
We tell him.
And tell him to bring back hard iron he take 2 years ago. And Samon's still waiting for payment for use of anvil.
Meh. How many things you want us to tell?
Well, we got Samon's thing. Shame I can't just hop over the wall here, get exactly where I want to be. I guess I can from here. Slightly inconvenient, not the worst.
Yes, a mount this size may just suffice.
What is purpose of use?
Cooking on Manana. The problem is that it lacked tools, technique, and soul.
Now even more things missing.
To get best out of ingredients, must use condiments. And to get best from technique, needs special something.
Can teach special something?
That question? Wait here for Tick.
Just how long this going to take? Maybe he steal away goods and scarper with.
Who steal away and scarper with? I am standing up on with spotless reputation.
Manana thought Tempapa disappeared for good.
When old like me, you understand value of nap. Stay up all night is out of question.
So Tempapa just went away for taking nap?
That right. Nap has revealed wisdom to Tempapa.
Oh? What this?
It a pot.
But Manana have one of those too.
Oh, I think not. Not pot like this. Sad to say, but pot of Manana cannot make up for lacking things.
It's heavy-duty exclusive Noppon brand pot.
User choose tool of trade, it true, but also fact that tool choose user. Pot of Manana, shape become all warped from use in battle. Now it not quite perfect fit.
Mama, that was problem?
What is exact point of wielding cooking pot as weapon? That fly overhead of Tempapa, but that not all. How Manana is so careless with utensil, even when shows such great promise as Chevy pot.
It's true. This pot suit Manana down to ground.
The more Manana cook with, the better Manana cook. Then even if used in battle, it not warp.
You give Manana cooking pot?
Cooking of Manana, not actually so bad. But tools simply not able to keep up with level of skill. That make cooking sad, and utensils sad too.
Ah, so that's why her technique and tools aren't up to scratch.
That right. It's all question of feeling. Love is very important thing for technique and cooking.
What about teaching us some actual cooking?
What talking about now? Tempapa not specially so much of cook.
Word on Creepvine was Tempapa legendary chefipon.
Tempapa just make new cooking utensil, nothing more. Cooking of meals, they just to make sure utensil work.
Meh. Then that mean Tempapa not actually legendary chefipon?
Oh, I'm well aware that some Noppon call Tempapa that. Tempapa choose not to refute spreading rumor. That all there was to it.
What did you just say? Please tell me I misheard.
It nice feeling to be complimented. Pictured as cool lone wonderpon.
Can't believe this.
It's okay. Manana not mind at all, Lance. Manana learn ins and outs of cookpot. To make tapest of top food, having of best utensils is required. Manana would never realize this, if not learn lesson from Tempapa. That alone make Tempapa worthy of title of Masterpon. Only one thing left. Manana can't wait to get stuck in with making food.
Get pot used to fire nice and slow. That surefire secret to make cooking of Manana really shine.
Manana ready, all of technique and soul.
Also, spirit and personality.
Getting a bit much.
Oh, and pinch of motivation.
Man, tasty.
It's so different from before. I could eat piles and piles of this.
Yeah, how the spark can one pot change so much about a dish?
Warp of pot is warp of heart, and warp of heart is warp of cooking.
What?
Though it also plenty true that beloved tool will create beloved food.
But you still consider it unthinkable to wield as a weapon?
Truth be told, that part still rubbed Tempapa wrong way. But from initial impression of cooking, could tell Manana made with talent, without understanding of how to use tool. That was thing that really needed correction.
Is Tempapa eating well?
Tempapa only eat little, cannot gorge self like young buck.
Manana is making more! No fear!
Do Riku also have difficulty getting along with humans, like Tempapa?
There are many things one can only attain by cooperation and speak with others. If not travel with Noah and others, then not have chance to eat cooking of Manana now.
Indeed, Riku very strange, Nopon.
Or maybe the strange one is you, living out here like this.
This Nopon way of living.
Come, come. Everyone eat up nicely now.
Riku will have some.
Not forget to treat tools with care. That only thing friends must remember.
Manana, promise.
Manana's weapon grew stronger? I thought she was just told not to use it as a weapon. And now to banish these jerks from the party for hopefully ever. So we got Izzard and Monica, Ashira, and Triton and Kamaravi, who still need leveling.
Let's walk the path ahead, together.
Also, it's raining. So we might as well see if anything interesting has happened.
Their position is fine, but I foresee difficulties trying to fight on this terrain.
Ooh, a lively one. That seems promising.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Ooh.
Now,
looks like
what
you only
was it
got
we
one
needed?
left.
Now, what was it we needed?
Now, do I have enough this time? Yes. Did I just accidentally do the right thing? In the right order or whatever? Or no? No, this is pairing again. We got an energetic one. So I've actually already done Serene and Gallant. Sure, why not? Well, hopefully I'm accidentally doing the right thing. Or maybe it's just do enough cycles and it's good. I don't know. I cannot know. Right. I know that the way into the prison camp is blocked. But if it's not, then... Oh, I didn't talk to... Why do they have to block it like this? Because I need to get in here. Can I get in the other way? Hey, Seth. Because one of the hammers is currently imprisoned, but nope, I'm just not allowed in. But I might as well at least go talk to... What's his name again? Be like, hey, that hammer you've got, we need it.
That smarts.
Alright, there's one left and he's in prison and we can't go there. So it looks like we do in fact have access to Izzard's quest.
Looking at Colony Lambda now, wouldn't you agree that it's recovered some of its spirit?
And no, Cal4, I cannot go back in through the vents because there's an invisible wall. The characters say we've got no business there. Which means I cannot go back there yet.
Definitely. The atmosphere feels different to how things were, even a little while ago.
Perhaps the change isn't a vast one, but something is indeed different. If we hadn't met you, perhaps this change wouldn't have taken place. We'd have retreated into our shells.
All we did was give things a little push. I'm sure you'd have managed this by yourself, is it?
You're most kind. Either way, that doesn't change the heap of problems I'm facing. They need fixing, but I can only manage a few at a time.
Oh, apparently there's one step I still need to do to be able to go back to prison, and it's have a discussion that I already have in my discussion list.
It's not good if you push yourself too hard, Commander. Getting some rest is important too.
Rest? Not sure how I'd go about getting some rest. The way things are here, I always end up busy, almost without intending to.
I suppose as long as you're at your home colony, things just turn out that way, huh?
And you know, we ain't exactly experts in the art of taking a load off.
That reminds me.
Do you have an idea, Tyon?
Well, this could turn out to be nothing, but earlier I heard a Nopon merchant talking about something called a natural spa.
A spa?
Supposedly it's in a remote place, not easily reachable by people.
What's remoteness got to do with getting poor Izzard here to relax?
The Nopon also said it contained lots of nutrients, stimulated metabolism, promoted blood circulation.
So you're saying if we get our hands on this spa, then even Izzard could get some rest? He'll be able to recover, basically?
Like I said before, the information is questionable. It's only something I heard in passing.
Tyon.
Commander, I'm sorry, I know it's hardly a credible source.
I think I like the sound of this.
Huh?
Yeah, no, hot springs are great.
I say we go out and we find this spa thing.
I'm not really one to talk, but I didn't think you'd be so into this.
No, hot springs are great, seriously.
Well, I have a passing interest in things of that ilk. But, I don't want to keep you from your journey.
Nah, don't you worry about that. More importantly, how do we go about finding this thing?
Why don't we ask somebody in the city?
Right, better than just us racking our brains about it.
My thanks, all of you.
Just leave it to us, Commander. We'll give this our undivided attention.
Now, excuse me while I go divide my attention real quick. So let's have that discussion that will let us go back to prison.
We could do with some food.
Because apparently we need to do this here discussion and get the quest started to be able to go back to prison.
Let's lay out the facts.
The principal function of Colony Zero is to maintain the state of war between Kevis and Agnes. As a result, our activities cover all Ionios, and we seldom stop in one place. Wait, you don't have any designated points for rest and refueling? Correct. All required preparations are performed ad hoc. Oof, don't like the sound of that. That'll wreck your health. There's no need to follow orders now. How about looking for a place for you to settle down? I'm with Mimi on this. How about it, Sagiri? I have also considered improvement of residential environment as a matter of high priority. Procurement of a safe location is desirable for the sake of all present. But we'll have to convince another colony to take them in. That won't be an easy task. Any discussion would be likely to reveal Colony Zero's origin. They'd have to be careful not to let any of this slip to anyone besides us. That would be hard to keep up even in the city. And the castles would be a bust too. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Did you say the castles? Lands, that's it. What's it? The prison camp at Agnes Castle. It's a better place to live than some colony they'd have trouble fitting in with, right? Just send them to prison. Oh, right. Wait, are you being serious? Yeah, come on, Noah. We can't settle poor Sagiri and her friends there. Do you think it's a bad idea? Permission to disagree. This is a reasonable proposition. It satisfies conditions for survival and provides sturdy defenses against hostile parties. Existence of a more suitable location for Colony Zero is unlikely. Oh, really? Well, if you think it would be good, then... Sorry to rain on your military parade, but the prison camp is under the control of the castle right now. I think it's already been abandoned, but before we do anything hasty, we should discuss our options thoroughly. Right, Tyon. First things first, let's see if we can get permission from Agnes Castle. And let's not drag our feet. Yeah, we don't want to keep them sleeping rough, do we?
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
This brings back memories.
Final mission orders received.
Gondor, we need to talk to you. It'll have to wait. Got problems coming out my ears right now. What's troubling you? It's less troubling me than tearing me a new one. Some absolute jokers have popped up out of nowhere and set up shop in the prison. They're occupying it? Well, that's some crap timing. We actually wanted to talk to you about the prison in the first place. Live in the prison? Damn, you lot are not right. But whatever, solve this for me and you can live in it, dress it up, even eat it for all I care. That would be really great. Is it okay, though? Like, Gondor, is this really your call to make? Does it matter? I'll ask forgiveness later if it makes you feel better. If you can take this little problem off our hands, they'll probably crown you, to be honest. Whoa, really? Must be some problem. Yeah, you'll understand it when you see it. So do we have a deal? Sure.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
And now we're allowed to go to prison. But I can't skip travel there. I gotta go there the old-fashioned way.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Wait, please?
Multiple heat sources detected. Life forms are inside.
Okay. What the spark is this? How are we supposed to get in? Who would have blockaded it like this? Ha 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 ha! I did! Oh, Queen's primary feathers, you're still alive? What are you doing here? What a stupid question. I'm the warden, the master of the jail. The castle may fall or the world may end, but this place will always belong to me. This is my domain. Ha 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 ha! What is he on about? His words and actions lack a fundamental logic. Current hypothesis, a case of serious mental confusion. Hey, how about we break his skull open and take a look? Breaking the flame clock is a capital offense, but I'm a benevolent guy. Get on your knees and beg for mercy, and I might just open this place for you. Come back and be prisoners again, and we'll all get along famously. Can there be a higher pleasure? Ha 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 ha! I understand why Gondor wanted no part of this one. Yeah, I would definitely call this a bona fide problem. I wonder if there's some way we can get in, though. Why, I bet there is a way in the back using the vents that we have used before, but that the game would not let me into earlier. Hey, look, we can go in them now.
Successful.
Can't believe we're back here.
We were just told there were no guards. And then we landed in the guard quarters. where there are guards? I feel lied to twice. I don't gotta care about
Don't try to
combat.
stop us.
We can do it, no doubt about it.
We've got them pinned down. Perfect.
I was stronger.
Guys, get ready to fight.
You want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle.
We appear to be getting more aggro. Whatever. You know what the best part of that conquered thing showing up is? It makes it so that you can't chain your arts. Like, it kills any art canceling ability that you may have had whenever it shows up. What is the meaning of this? Your endgame was lacking. Just give up and... You want to get back in a cell that much? Sorry, what? I've never seen such model prisoners. I'm touched. I'm just so emotional right now. Target displays clear abnormality, a condition of irreversible insanity. Get him, Sagiri. Compliance.
I was stronger.
The trash has officially been taken out. Maybe it's late to ask, but is this really going to work? As long as it serves a practical use, it's fine for them. What do the Colony Zero gang think, Sagiri? The order is already given. Arrangements to rendezvous will follow shortly. Oh good, that should give you some peace of mind. Correct. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're going up in the world.
Resting spot secured.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Oh, let's see what the prison food's like. Oh boy, nutritious block bars.
Mmm, delicious.
Ah, so good.
Can't wait to see how Manana prepares it.
All right, let's get going. Time's a-wasting.
Left something at the old camp, huh? Is there a quick way up there? Probably not. This should get us up there. Apparently there's no other reason to come up here. Ah, there's the other info. No, you haven't.
Got some useful intel out of that.
Now the Nopon that we need to speak to is in here. This cell has never been opened before, and I have already been told that we need Valdi in the party in order to get this Nopon
I'm here
out.
too, and I'll do my part.
That hammer. I reckon I know what it is. Okay, so I'm asking, will you do a favor for... Friends have to leave. Fixie not able to use this hammer anymore. Fixing have no more meaning. What does that mean? Master Pawn. Valdi? Master Pawn, it is you. What are you doing here? Can't you come out? Valdi, Fixie is tired. Make thing, fix thing, nothing have meaning. Everything get broke, damaged, stolen. All people of Ionios only doing fighting. Is that how you think of me too? Is that how you felt back then? Meh? Be a friend to all and an enemy of none. Your words, Master Pawn, and this gauntlet served me well all this time. Now it's my turn to be there for you. Valdi, first come out. I'm worried about you, Master Pawn. Friends want Fixie make something? Then Fixie have to go to workshop. But you said you were tired. Fixie not stand idly by while apprentice fight. If Fixie do that, then Fixie become enemy of self. Master Pawn, these are the coordinates. Will you be okay going by yourself? Fixie get there. It too soon for Valdi to support Fixie. Fixie show Valdi how Master Pawn work. Looking forward to it, Master Pawn. And that's the Nopon assembled.
I see some relations have changed.
Or at least 5 of the 6 that we needed to find in total. At least I think it was 6 in total that we needed to find.
Let's walk the path ahead, together.
Alright, we also needed to go to the city to learn about the spa. Neat.
Better make sure we're well rested. Could you all come round for a second?
If we're going by what Mr. Samon said, then there's one Nopon left who can wield the ultimate hammer. But we've been everywhere we can think of. Yeah. Is it Riku? Should make tracks for Colony 9. But why now? Oh, the last one's in Colony 9. Riku, do you know them? Why didn't you say so? Meh, what friend's saying? Last one is Riku. What? You? Why didn't you say anything to Mr. Samon? We were right there. He not ask, Riku not answer. Wow. So, now it time to pick up hammer of Riku from workshop.
Let's bounce.
That smarts.
I'd like to ask you something. Oh dear, yes? Do you know of something called a natural spa? Never thought I'd hear anyone ask about those ever again. Oh, do you know something? Why yes, of course. People used to talk about spas until the Armus came home. It's a place where you could heal your wounds, warm your spirit, and strengthen bonds with your fellow man. Whoa, they did all that? But I've never been to one, you see. In fact, they say they all dried up decades ago. Don't they exist anymore? They're not something you'd find just anywhere, and not many here in the city know about them. But there's someone who might. There is. I think if there's anyone who can tell you, it's him. He's called... Give me a minute. We're counting on you, love. If we don't find it, Izzard here's gonna shrivel and die from stress. Come now, it's really not that severe. Well, it's the man people call the Trivia King. He's got to know what you need. Brilliant, thank you.
So it's somewhere fairly out of the way.
At least people have heard of this natural spa phenomenon.
So I guess we're going to be getting 3 clues as to who the Trivia King might be or whatever. We have a moment of your time? What's wrong? There an emergency? We want something called a natural spa. We were hoping you might know where we can get one. Haha, so you want a spa, do you? Do you know something? Sorry, it's just I hadn't heard anyone talk about one in a good while. That's a quaint pastime and no mistake. But you know, a spa isn't something you can just have. It's a pastime? You mean like a hobby? Long ago, people used to go to great lengths looking for natural spas. Soldiers tired from war would heal their wounds with their help, then come out ready to fight again. I guess you'd say a spa is something you immerse in. It warms your core, and soon enough you're better, so our records say. The more we hear about this, the stranger it sounds. You soak your body and it heals? Right. Though I'm sorry to say, over however many decades, they've all but disappeared. They can disappear? Yep, you can go looking for one, but I wouldn't hold out too much hope if I were you. This has been a great help. Thank you kindly. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a question. What's that? We're looking for something called a natural spa. Oh, that was Mio, wasn't it? Oh, well. Natural spa, eh? Never seen such bounties of nature with my own eyes, I'm sorry to say. Bounties of nature? What, don't you even know that? Or don't you know even that? I guess you younglings only know what you know. But if you ask around among folk my age, you should find someone who can tell you all about them. In fact, someone I knew once used to go searching for spas, but they're in elusive spots, never to be found. Spots like... well, you'd hear about them being in a forest or under a cliff or deep in some cave, but nobody could ever find them. I see. Hang on, maybe that old man's been to one. No, maybe he's dead? Don't see him around these days. Might be dead. Okay then. Thanks. Sorry to bother you. Sorry I couldn't be more help. No, you've helped a lot. Let's go.
The more I hear about these natural spas, the more curious I become.
Better make sure we're well rested. Could you all come round for a second?
So, what do we know about natural spas? To summarize, hardly much of anything, except that they can heal and restore you. We didn't get the most concrete info, huh? Nobody's even been to one. Look at this poor Claude. Izzard's so haggard, I think we're gonna lose him. Just how do I look to you? One thing's for sure, we're not gonna find one with what we've got so far. We've no clue where one actually could be, like in a forest, under a cliff? Yeah, realistically, we can't just blindly search everywhere. But it does sound kind of cool, right? Just soaking your body and somehow healing? Yeah, but soaking in what? It sounds like a hot bath. Or it sounds a lot like a bath. It can't just be a bath, right? From the way they talked, I thought the same. But I've never been in a bath that healed my wounds. Maybe it's a question of using the right soap. Sir, I hate to think we've wasted your time, but if we can't come up with any more results... I'm grateful for your concern, but honestly I've been enjoying myself. We might not find anything after all our searching, but there's just something in all this talk. Just hearing that gave my heart a much-needed jolt. But that might not be the best way to put it. No, I think you have it right. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what happens. Let's keep searching for a little bit longer. Then let's go ask the bloke that people said would know about this whole spa business. What, that Trivia King guy? Or the supposedly dead guy? The report of his death could still turn out to have been a mite exaggerated. We don't know whether the Trivia King and this dead or not guy are the same person, but it's worth finding out. I know I've said it before, but I've certainly saddled you with a tough task. Enough of that. We're giving our spirits a lift and all that. Once we find this natural spa, we'll chuck you right in it. Then you better really find it.
Now then, ready to resume our travels?
Up above, huh? Mildly annoying. Hang on a sec. Okay, yes. Up above indeed. I don't think I've ever been on that platform. I don't know that I even know how to get on it. So it looks like I would actually come from above the canteen. But I might still be able to get there from here without splattering into a fine paste. It worked.
Smart.
Are you the Trivia King who may or may not be dead?
Excuse me, kind sir.
What? What? A bunch of hoodlums trying to gang up on an old man, eh?
No, sir. We're searching for a natural spa.
What did you say?
Oh, we're searching...
If it's spas you're asking about, I'm who you need to be talking to.
We are talking to you, mate.
Well then. So you're the kids going around making noise about spas. You think talking to me is the way to get at all my secrets?
Well, you did just tell us we needed to talk to you.
You might be whippersnappers, but I can respect that kind of grit.
You think he actually knows anything?
I'm wondering.
We heard that there was someone who knew much about spas, but that he had passed away.
What did that old codger tell you? I ain't dying anytime soon.
Mind telling us about the spas, then?
When I was young, I used to go around them all, and a lot. There were about 4 of them. The one I liked the most was the Nordal Natural Spa. At the time, my back was killing me, but one dip, and it was healed. Amazing! The odd thing was, it was just a foot bath. I dipped my feet in, and it healed my back. What genius came up with that, eh? I only ever found 4 natural spas, but I also heard rumors of another secret one. I bet it'd do marvels for one's back.
Mate, we didn't come here to chat about your flipping back.
Hey?
We want to know where we can find a spa. If there's 4 of them, then you can...
No, they're long gone.
What?
Gone, you say?
Thanks to kids like you with your wars and whatever, they've been blown up, filled in.
Huh?
Natural spas need water that gushes out of the ground. No gush, no spring. You might find something if you start digging, though.
Dig? That's your advice?
Though in times like these, start digging holes and people will think you're crazy.
Well, you certainly turned out to be a font of knowledge. I don't regret this at all.
Don't take it to heart, Tyon. We tried our best. We'll just have to accept the result. We may not have found a natural spa, but the time we spent was still worthwhile.
I suppose, Commander.
You suppose nothing. You should let someone finish when they're talking. There is still the secret spa that I couldn't find. Or, to be more precise, there might be...
What? Really?
I heard this when I was still young, so it might not be too credible. But the rumor goes that there was one in the Brasser geothermal belt. But I couldn't make it. The place was crawling with monsters, inside and out.
So there is hope after all.
Long time ago, lots of people took refuge there, but not one of them came back. That's how dangerous the place is.
Or maybe they didn't come back because it was so great. Hot springs are fantastic after all.
So, the spa might be there. It might not. That's why I couldn't recommend the place to you.
There we go then. Hey, is it?
Indeed. It might be there, it might not. The more uncertain it sounds, the more it gets me excited.
Weirdo. What if it turns out to be a massive waste of time?
I never thought I'd get so excited at searching for something unknown.
Soak yourself in the spa the way you're getting now, and you're liable to broil yourself to death.
I'll take care. Thank you kindly.
Oh, nearly forgot to tell you. How to properly use the spa. Pin your ears back and listen.
First you wash yourself, then you get in the spa. You get out if you start feeling dizzy. Nice if we knew. Oh. Ah. But how does one get there? Do I have to go through the Malevolent Hollow? It was full of monsters inside and out. Very high-level monsters, no less.
There's an unusual smell coming from over on the right.
Aha. See, I just saw the level 95 enemies when I came in the first time and didn't bother doing any further looking. But I guess staying up here, we are totally fine.
Something so valuable here.
Wonder what's inside.
I hope finding this spa is the last landmark I need to fill in my damn map. That would be wonderful.
Could it be that our natural spa is up ahead?
Whoa!
Looks like
check
it.
this place out.
So, this is the spa.
So it is just a great big stonking bath.
Yeah, but it's better than that.
Looks can be deceiving. They told us it has special properties, remember?
The humidity is insane. Do you think the water's hot?
Yes.
Huh? Hold it. Something's here.
Is it going to be Goggles? Oh, those aren't Goggles.
Seems we're not the first visitors today.
Weapons ready.
Oh, they're not going to attack because they're just... Oh, they are going to attack. Never mind. Here I thought we'd get a nice bit of camaraderie, like, hey, everyone's friends around the watering hole type thing. Why is it not letting me change my thing?
Those guys, they healed up something crazy.
Was that an effect of the spa's waters?
Does it matter anymore? Now you can just dive right on in.
Huh? But,
Right. Ready, is it?
As promised, time for us to chuck you in.
Hold up! I don't remember making any...
What? What is the meaning of this? Commander, are you okay?
Other than my heart, I believe I'm quite all right. Thank you.
Just like the old man said, if there's nobody there, it's good manners to jump right in.
Even so, that's not...
However, the water is good.
What does it feel like?
The temperature is very pleasant.
So like I've been saying, it's just a bath.
Look, my wounds are closing as we speak.
Wow. So what that man was saying, it wasn't entirely wrong, it looks like.
Yes. Now that I'm in here, I don't think I ever want to leave.
Right, my turn then.
I know that feeling, honestly.
Oi, what's wrong with you? Everybody get in.
Huh?
My word, I'm healing in places I didn't even know I had. Aren't you coming in? The water's fine.
But I,
I'm coming back to life. Not that I was dead or anything.
Would I have to strip down?
Oh, right. The old man, he did say there's a proper way for getting in the water.
But I mean... right here.
Hey, guys, where's your sense of culture? Get in already. You don't want it getting cold.
It's perfect for healing your wounds after a grueling battle.
But Commander...
You can be hopeless. Uni, boot him in already, will ya?
Roger that.
Now wait here a minute, Uni. I never said I was going in! Spark, why did it have to end like this?
Tyon, it's a good experience for you. It wasn't so bad, was it?
Well, now that you ask.
Yeah, taking a dip wasn't bad at all. Right. All my tiredness is just completely gone.
Did you enjoy your break?
I did. Thanks to you, I feel as if a weight's been lifted from my heart. I believed I was working for the colony, but really I was running myself into the ground.
So it was worth coming here?
It just shows that there's room in any heart to appreciate the finer things. This has given me a lot to think about. At some point, I'll have to bring everyone in the colony here.
If you can make everyone fit. In a space like this, people have to take turns. The lines will get long.
Huh. Then perhaps we need to dig some more holes. We might even discover some new springs.
You're really serious?
Once the fighting ends and people have more free time, then I might give it some serious thought. Digging a few holes shouldn't pose us too much of a challenge. We are miners after all. But wait. If we can discover many more of these spas, we could bring in people from other colonies.
Looks like you've caught the spa bug, Izzard.
Times like this are when the commander shines the brightest.
Bet you're glad we helped him, Tyon.
Yes. I think he's going to be an even greater help to us now.
Shall we be off? Our next objective awaits.
For reals though, if you get into a hot spring with the right minerals and stuff in it, it can be so great. Like, there was one hot spring town in Japan that I went to, Garo Onsen. And the hot springs there, like whatever mineral composition they had going on, it made the water like feel silky. That's the best way I can describe it. It felt silky. And it was really comfortable on the skin, both inside and once you got out, it's great. Freaking love hot springs. They are fantastic.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
So is this really not going to be like a secret location thing? It's just a location, not even a landmark. I feel like we should at least get a landmark for finding this place. My map is still not filled in. So, Kamaravi, I have not seen his thing show up. I have not seen Triton's show up. I have not seen Ashira's show up by having them in my party. I don't know if Monica's has. I might as well check. That sure looks like it would be Monica's thing. Right,
Let me get this straight. You want me to talk the defense squad into issuing you a transporter?
Oh boy, I'm dropping frames. How many frames am I dropping? Hopefully it's not too many. Looks like I dropped a few and then just stopped. Or nope, there's more dropping now. There we go. Yep, that's definitely dropping. Not much I can do about it other than hope it stops.
You're dreaming, young lady. Out of the question.
Please, sir. It would only be for a short time.
I don't suppose this is one of the Elders' requests?
No, it's nothing to do with her.
Jensen.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Ah, Elder. You came at the right time. Can you make these knuckleheads see sense? I mean, it's good that they're so enthusiastic. Can you get it through to them that we've got problems enough in the city already?
Everyone's all fighting to the best of their ability. I don't see the problem here myself.
Don't see the problem? We don't have a damned clue when the next Mobius raid hits us, and you don't see the problem?
Come on now, Garrett.
What we should be looking at right now is tightening our defenses and protecting the city. We can leave Mobius to Ouroboros.
Sounds like you're trying to overturn the Senate's orders.
I'm just offering a bit of advice here. Just saying there's no point throwing good resources after bad.
Hey, with all due respect.
Don't you get it? You folks just haven't got what it takes to go against Mobius.
What?
You've got to accept reality. Otherwise, you're throwing your lives away for nothing.
For nothing? Everyone's fighting to keep people like you alive, and you call that nothing?
You think you can trade in your life and change the world? You think it's that simple?
But if we do nothing, then nothing will change.
You fill the youngsters up with fine ideas, then send them out to the slaughter. Yeah, some talent that is.
We don't force our way of life on anyone. They're the ones who decide.
Let me ask you then. Did you choose for yourself? You chose his life personally, did you? Your husband must be rolling in his grave.
My brother is dead. He won't regret anything anymore.
You trying to mock me?
If it came across like that, I'm sorry. But bringing up the dead to prove a point, is that really something a Doyle would do?
Ugh.
All right. You gonna tell me what that was all about?
It's no big deal, really.
Thanks, but I'll be the judge of how big a deal it is or isn't, Jensen.
Are you telling me that as Elder?
Jensen.
If you aren't pulling rank, then please believe me. I'm not a kid anymore. Olive, plan B.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
You want to grab a bite to eat? I haven't eaten a thing since this morning. It'd be great to have some company.
Someone say eat! Time for tasties!
Wind it in, Manana.
Sure thing. Let's go to Michiba Canteen then.
Okay.
I see some
But before we
relations
do
have
that-
changed.
We've got some Nopon to unite. And I need to remember that we have Nopon to unite so that we can get our new weapons.
So this is your home turf?
You just leave it here?
Totally different from the city, right? It's actually a nifty little corner of the world.
Here it is. Riku leave it here for a long time, so probably friends have seen before. Whoa, this was here? Riku received this hammer from Master Pawn, and now day has come when Riku use it. Mr. Samon's calling. And now sixth Nopon of Ultimate Hammer is arrived in city. Thanks for letting us know, Mr. Samon. The last one's with us. We'll get back to the city now. Samon waiting for friends at workshop. Nothing left but to go. Yeah. We're relying on you, Riku. Riku not let friends down.
Here.
Oh, not here. First over here. Everyone all here together. Now Samon make Blades of Friends even stronger. Samon knock together design specs while he wait. As Samon already explained, he use Origin Shard to make blades stronger. There's 7 types of Origin Shard. Different types and numbers needed to strengthen each different blade, so best to get lots just in case. When friends ready and able, tell Samon. We will. Tempapa curious, why Samon in charge? Samon call everyone, so leader is Samon. Meh, Berber not here. Yes, get on with it. Mehem, give Samon a shout when everything ready. So, let's see if we've got enough Origin Shards.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Wait, why do we need to strengthen Noah's? Doesn't he already have a fancy one? So... Let's do lenses, because he's actually using his right now.
Now, what was it we needed?
Ooh, fancy. And Uni's gonna use hers pretty soon.
Now, what was it we needed?
So, Noah and Mio both have their classes capped. Senna does not have hers capped yet.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Spiky. Tyon hasn't maxed his class, but also I don't like his class, so
Now, what was it we needed?
let's make Noah's stronger. And here I was expecting there to be 6 different types of shards, and each character would just use different types, but no, we need a bunch of types of shards for each character. Pointy. Do we have enough for Mio?
Okay, so
We
we're
do.
handing over...
But now we're out of rhomboids, which means Tyon might be out of luck. Is Tyon out of luck?
Okay, so
He
we're
sure
handing
is. We need
over-
one more rhomboid shard, and that is literally all we need. For Tyon.
Can second helping fit in tummy of Manana?
Manana not even had first yet.
Eat whatever you like. My treat. Keep bringing it out, will ya?
Gotcha.
Ah. Where do I start?
I knew there were a few people whose hearts weren't really in the fight against Mobius, but I'm not sure I understand why they're so openly bitter about it.
Please don't judge him too harshly. Garrett just wants to protect his family.
His family?
Right. He has kids, just like I do. That's why he can't forgive me. I did something no parent should ever do.
But why? What did you do?
Sending your children into battle. What mother would do that? But this is the life I chose. The day my husband died, I chose to take the mantle of Elder and lead the city.
Remind me, a husband is...
someone you promised to live with for the rest of your life. He must have been very important to Monica.
So, after you lost your husband, did you become who you wanted to be?
I did. I wanted to put an end to the war with Mobius. And to build a way of life that everyone in this world truly deserves. That's what the 6 houses are working towards, and that's what I want as well.
Oh, sorry to keep you. Here it is. The house special. Aqua Pazza alla City.
And exactly 1 helping for the entire table.
Thanks.
Oh, looks banging!
Oh, just brought them out one by one?
Actually,
Okay.
there's something I've been curious about. Like, being an elder or being a mother. Do you have to choose one or the other?
Guess it's like becoming the commander of a colony or something?
Yeah, that's a good comparison. If you take on that role, you're responsible for every single person that lives there. So being elder means Gondor can't get special treatment, even though she's my daughter.
Sounds like a tough break.
Boss, got something you might like to hear. We confirmed an unauthorized transport leaving the city. It's piloted by Jansen and his crew.
What's its heading?
I'd like to know that myself. The location tracker's out. Think it's safe to say they're planning quite the stunt.
Right. Olive's there now.
Should we send the armory?
The search area's too wide.
Maybe Garrett could help us?
Right. He was talking about the transport in the plaza.
You hear that?
I don't have a good feeling about this, boss.
I'll speak to Garrett. You can do a little groundwork for me, Travis.
Word gets around. Imagine the commotion once the Conservatives hear about this.
Work your charms on them, Travis. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, boss. Let's settle this squabble.
Looks like we'll be skipping lunch then. Never mind. Let's just try to find out what Jansen's up to and... Huh?
Speed eating. You get used to it in my line of work. We should get to the residential district. Garrett will be at home.
All right.
So, Garrett must be from one of them 6 houses too, right?
Yeah, he's a smart cookie. He and my dad had their fair share of run-ins.
Much as I'd like to finish this hero quest this stream and be done with all the ones that I know I have access to, it's time for me to end it, so I'm gonna have to do that. So thanks everyone for dropping by to watch and chat and all that, and I will see you folks on Tuesday when we will finish this quest. See you then, friends.